Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Sunday, February 14, 2016, around 8:20 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. Dark out now, about 5 degrees, going to be 0 tonight. Tomorrow's going to be in the 20s. Sunny to start off with, but cloudy. Maybe some snow showers, 1 to 2 inches, winter weather advisory. Then change to ice and just plain rain. The rest of the week's going to be warmer than average. We went through the cold and snowy part of the year, but don't be shocked if it returns because we're still in winter. March is known as a crazy month. March comes in like a lion, goes in out like a lamb. Maybe it will go out like a lamb and come in as a lion, whatever. Some news to report. The Detroit Red Wings beat the Boston Bruins by a score of 6-5. Brad Marchand scored another goal, but Tuukka Rask was pulled. And sad news to report in the world of Hollywood. Actor, dancer John Duncan passed away at the age of 92. He was famous for playing Robin in the Batman serial movie series of the 1940s and 50s. That's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject tonight is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about the late great Major League Baseball catcher Elston Howard. Elston Howard is a pioneer for the New York Yankees because he was the first African American player to play for the Pinstripes, and he had a 14-year big league career. Elston was born and he grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. He was a big baseball fan when he was young, big fan of the Cardinals, big fan of the St. Louis Browns, and when he was in high school he played football, basketball, and baseball. He was good at all 3 sports. In fact, he was so good that many Big Ten schools offered him scholarships, including Michigan, Ohio State, Illinois, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Indiana, but he turned them down because he wanted to dream to make the Major League Baseball, and he signed in 1948 at the tender age of 18 to play for the Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro Leagues. He was an outfielder, and he played for the Negro Leagues for 3 years, and during the time he was with the Kansas City Monarchs, one of his roommates was shortstop Ernie Banks, Mr. Cobb, who also played for the Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro Leagues. And in 1950, the New York Yankees signed Elston Howard to a contract, and he spent 3 seasons in the minor league system for the New York Yankees, missing 2 seasons due to service in the U.S. military. He played outfield when he was in the minor leagues, but he got converted to catcher in 1954, and he had a great year in AAA that he won the International League's Most Valuable Player that year. The next year, Elston was called up to the big show, the Major Leagues, in 1955, becoming the first African American ever to don the New York Yankees pinstripes. He was a catcher and outfielder, and he kind of replaced Yogi Berra as the primary catcher for the New York Yankees. He played 14 seasons in Major League Baseball with the Yankees and Boston Red Sox the last 2 years of his career. 12 times he was in the Major League Baseball All-Star game from 1959 to 1962. There were 2 All-Star games each year. 3 times Elston went back 20 or more times in a season for home runs. 6 times he drove in 70 or more RBIs or ribbies. 7 times he got 100 hit seasons. 5 times he scored 50 or more runs in a season. 4 times he had doubles or 2-baggers in a season. 2 times he was a Gold Glover. And in 1963, Elston Howard won the American League Most Valuable Player. He also finished 2 times in the top 10 for AL MVP voting. And Elston Howard played in many, many World Series because the Yankees were so good during his time playing with them. He played in 10 World Series, many of them with the New York Yankees. He was the replacement of Yogi Berra. He was a great catcher. and he had some great years. He got released by the Yankees in 1967. Red Sox picked him up for leadership and to help him with the 1967 impossible dream team and making another World Series. He ended his career in 1968 as basically a part-time player. He retired after the 1968 season with these career stats: 274 lifetime average, 167 home runs, 762 RBIs, 1,471 hits, 619 runs scored, 218 doubles. After Elston retired from playing big league baseball, he was a first base coach for the New York Yankees for 11 years, from 1969 through 1979. Then he got kicked upstairs to become an administrative assistant for the New York Yankees in 1980, but Elston passed away at the age of 51 of a heart attack. He was very young, and Elston's number 32 is retired by the New York Yankees. He was on the Baseball Hall of Fame ballot for 13 years, from 1974 through 1988, but Elston Howard got less. He did not get the needed 75% of the vote to go in, and he was brought up a couple times for the Veterans Committee, but they never voted on him. And Elston's stats are kind of a little bit borderline. He did not make the major leagues to 25 years old. That probably hurt him a lot. And he was, some stats were decent, but it's not Hall of Fame worthy, in my humble opinion. And that's about it on that. And that's about it on these video blogs. Hope you enjoyed them. Tomorrow, because it's a holiday, it's President's Day, you only get 2 blogs during holidays. First video blog will be about the top 10 greatest New York sports hockey players of all time. These players played for New York hockey teams, the Rangers, Devils, and Islanders. And the second video blog of the day, the final one, will be about my personality profile, Ken Griffey Jr. Sometime later on in the week, there'll be a 4th video blog, probably Wednesday or Friday, because when there's only 2, I always make it up with a 4th one on another day. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO Accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. She's also got nice legs as well. Amy Swenzy rocks. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, this action will not be tolerated at BMHS. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, and shout outs and plugs, send it to me. Okay? Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow, and stay warm.